Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a crew in Blox Fruits, and it's actually quite easy. This is an updated version. The previous version I've seen online, the layout is a little bit different. So hopefully this will be very easy for you. Over on the left-hand side of Blox Fruits, you're going to see some icons, such as a microphone, there's a gear icon, and then the most important one for right now, which is your crew icon. That's the skull and crossbones. So we go ahead and pick this icon, and you're going to notice a few things. It's going to say you can choose your name, your logo link, and then click on create. So if you're wanting to create your own original decal, here's what you got to do. First, you want to go to the website link create.roblox.com. Once you're there, make sure that you are logged in and you're on the correct profile. By default, this was actually trying to put me over for my group one, so I set it up for my main profile. And then on the left-hand side, you're going to see a tab here that says Creations. So you click on Creations, and then you'll see a little tab that says Development Items. Click on that. And then underneath that, you'll see Decals. So let's click Decals. And then we're going to click on Upload Asset. The format can be JPEG, PNG, TGA, or BMP. Make sure your file size isn't too big. Let's go ahead and click on Upload Asset. Upload. Here I have a PNG file. And then you're going to go ahead and name. So we're going to call this Atlas, just because I'm CraftyAtlas. And then add a little description, and then you just click on Upload. We'll wait for this to finish uploading. And just like that, you should now have the decal created. So the next thing that you want to do is go to your regular roblox.com link. So this is where you would go to normally play games. And then click on the little hamburger that's on the left-hand side there. That's the 3 lines. It's also known as a hamburger for those of you guys that don't know. And then you'll get this little expansion. Go down to Inventory. And then through your inventory on the left-hand side, you'll see a tab that says Decals. So click on that. And then here you can see the newly created decal. We'll click on that. And here we have our handy dandy little icon. And then you're going to have the URL at the very top of the page. So you just want to go ahead and highlight the whole thing and then copy it. You can right click and click copy, or you can press on your keyboard Control C. Once we have that, we go back into Roblox. And we're going to create a name for this and the logo link. So the decal link, this is where I'm going to paste this information in. Now for the name, it is important that you have at least 6 characters. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and name it after the channel, CraftyAtlas. And then we just click on Create. And just like that, your crew is officially made. Feel free to start sending your invites out, try to work your way up the leaderboard, and good luck. Now, if you want to increase the number of members in your crew, you're going to need to go to the second C to the graveyard. As you guys can see here, I currently have 15 members in my crew. This is located just off of the main island. So if you see a little boat, or a big boat I should say, off in the ocean, right next to that is the graveyard, and we're just going to go ahead and jump up here now. You got the NPC essentially on the other side. We go around this corner, and you're going to see on the side that's facing the cave, the crew captain. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to him. Hello, fellow crew captain. Would you like to increase the members' capacity of your crew by 1 for 2,000 fragments? If you're on a computer, you can actually hover over your money on the left-hand side, and this is where you'll see fragments. If you don't know how to earn fragments, you can check out another video tutorial guide on that. So here you guys can see I've got quite a few saved up. I want to try and push for maximum capacity. So let's go ahead and do our trade. Trade completed. Extra member. Now we can click on our crew, and you see that I have 16 spots. So you can do this all the way up to 30. Once you've reached 30 members in your crew, this is the maximum size. If you try talking to the crew captain again, this is what he says. Hello, fellow crew captain. Would you like to increase? Trade. You already reached the maximum capacity. And there you go. Now you have a crew and you have a maximum capacity size. Keep in mind that when you start out with 15, if you're doing 2,000 fragments apiece, that's going to cost you a total of 30,000 fragments to be able to have a full crew size. You can also find the crew captain in the 3rd sea over by Great Tree. I believe he was at another location before, but when you come in on the port located to the right, you're going to climb up on top of this little hill here, and then you can find underneath this tree the NPC. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up like button, make sure you hit subscribe, come back and hang out with us again sometime.